Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tuscany, near Macarona. And we are back again. We've sorted out our bales, so they're all now safely stored in our barn. So we've got nice lots of bales. I'm not quite sure why we've got that there and not there, but ho-hum. It'll all come out in the wash. So let's have a little check on our animals. And yeah, so we've still got milk coming in there. Excellent. Excellent. So we'll have a little look. What else? So we've got another one of those down in the cellar, so we'll bring that up. We'll bring those two up. I'm not necessarily using the tractor for that, because in all honesty, if I was actually on the farm, I would probably not use the tractor, just to kind of pull a few things here and there when I could carry them. But there we go. So yeah, so the chicken coop's doing alright, stable's doing okay, and the pig pen's doing okay, so let's just go and get those. We'll take the walk out round this way today, which is a little bit different. So it's a little bit different for me because on the map that I've been playing in a different profile, I've actually got a big field here, which I figured was nice and easy because it's right next to where the seeds are. On up back to here. I don't think there's much point in us using the tedder on this grass again. Not until we've pushed forward another day, and it's a little bit early in the day to be doing that really. So we're going to go and do some work. Not quite sure what work that's going to be yet, but okay, so that's done what we can with that. We can fit another 2 trays on there, so we'll go and get those 2 trays. Yeah, I know this is not the most interesting of stuff, but this is looking after the animals, and that's what's going to make us the money to begin with. So we'll also see if we can get a plow. Start to plow our first. We're going to have, I think, 2 or 3 mini fields, and the reason for that is just to show you the different crops and kind of just to have a look at yields and things like that based on what we do, because I won't be using the sprayer the first harvest, but we'll probably see if we can then get the sprayer up together for the second harvest, and then things like baling and stuff like that, so which we're already doing with grass. Goodness me. All these animals keep making noise. Wouldn't catch me doing that. Or walking into doors or anything like that. It's just, yeah. Or leaving doors open. I wasn't born in a barn, honest. So I hope everyone's enjoying the historical farming. I think from the number of views, there's quite a few people that are watching, so I hope I can make this relevant to you all. If you've got any suggestions, then please do comment. I do read them all. I do have a little smile on my face when the email pops through. Why am I coming in to put the egg twofer in the cows? It's because I'm concentrating on talking rather than actually on doing what I want to be doing. That's better. So has our sheep shown up yet? No, still only the cow there. So let's have a look at how much money we've got. We've got just over 1,000. So if we look in the shop, we want to have a look at extensions. you see, what I did was, previously, I did get the animal wagon, but I didn't put animals in it, I just shoved the other stuff in it. Just used it as a general transport. So... plough. Now, I really wouldn't recommend the one-row plough, because it's just not very effective. So if you... I would almost always recommend anyone going straight for the two-row plough, because you get a far better result. So let's get that. I'm not sure where we're going to put our mini fields, but we can start doing that whilst we wait for our hay. And it's... yeah, it's only just coming up for 9 o'clock, so we can't fast forward the day just yet. That's just a bit silly. I mean, I can understand if you've done practically everything you want to do, but it just doesn't make sense. We're trying to run a farm that we just fast forward, and it's just not realistic, so we're trying to put what is at least a reasonable day's graft in. So it may not be that we do a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not going to play every single hour that the game says, but if we've kind of done a couple of things with a field and whatnot, then I can live with that being a day's worth of effort. Hello, Pooch. Now, it does have a name on the old... what's it? I think... Gallus? No! It doesn't look like a Gallus to me. So I think I'm going to follow my pattern, try and make it a field that's going to be down around by the seed store. Oh, there's a ladder. Can we drive whilst we can only see a tree? Okay. So I think let's have a look around from here. There's a nice bit of land down there, I think. Now the recommendations in the help and everything is that you plough from the middle and then just alternate going out, so it's not necessarily quite how I do it, but that's just because I'm a difficult so-and-so. So I like to kind of have the edges of my fields first. Okay, so that'll do. And so we'll just put our hydraulics down. We could do that with J, but I couldn't remember the key. So let's go. Let's go up to level 2, cruise control. I think we'll just take it a little bit further over here. That's going to be, we'll do U to up, move the hydraulics up. So that's going to be our first field. I think we're going to take it, yeah, this way just a smidge. So when I say mini fields, they are literally going to be quite small. But I usually, like I say, I define the outer edges first. Just because I find it easier that way. I'm just going to go not very far up here. So it's not going to be a big, ginormous field, because we're going to have another field next to it. So we've got our fields in one place. We might have another 2 fields next to it. But for the time being, we're going to concentrate on this. So like I said, apologies if this is not exactly the most exciting of stuffs. but it is a necessary part of the game. And apologies if the fields aren't exactly square when we get there. That's just called tough. So if you see any, well, not the ridges that you can see now, but you can see that it develops ridges. Why can I not get this in the place that I want it to? Because I'm being a bit fussy. I know I'm being a bit fussy. But I'm the farmer. There we go. Okay, so that's... So that's our first field. So what I then tend to do is just go back in here. Just do a second row on either side of the end, as it were. This is going to be fun. So just basically make that a 2 wide, well 4 wide in this case, a 2 pass wide on either end of it, and then I go up and down. Oh, yeah, if I can not let the tractor storm off in a particular direction when I wasn't expecting that amount of acceleration. Someone's been turbocharging historical farming whilst I haven't been looking. Come on. Get in the groove. Okay. Okay. So now we can do pretty much the same things, just doing passes up and down either side of our field. Like I say, it is only a mini field. If you did a field this small in real life, you'd probably have men in white coats coming out to see what you're up to. But nevertheless, it is what we're doing. Won't worry about the grass. When we do the cultivating, we should be alright for that. But while we're down here, I might just do the outline of our second field so that we know what that's going to look like. Should we put the lights on? Yeah, that's going to help us. Excellent. Always forget the lights. So let's... There we go. So running up and down the field. Well, running up and down it with a tractor, that is. Okay, so... The ground is looking pretty grumpy, but a few passes with the cultivator will soon sort that out, I hope. And that's the reason that I've picked this piece of land, because it's reasonably flat. When you do this on the inclines, on the slightly gentle slopes, as it were, you find it can disproportionately move the earth, so you end up with some real hefty ridges to try and get yourself out of, and the tractor just can't cope with that. So you end up finding it quite difficult, even more so when you're towing the combine harvester. So, because I'm sure you guys probably will have seen this already by now, but the harvester here is not an independent vehicle, it's an extension, so you have to pull it along with the tractor. So it's not like the modern series where you've got its own device, its own kind of propulsion, as it were. It needs to be pulled along by old Farmer Giles in his tractor. So there we go. So we're nearly done with field 1. You can see tyre tracks everywhere, which is a good thing. Just the textures are very good. No, I don't want to press up for the hydraulics, I want to press down for the hydraulics, please. So yeah, so basically what we would be doing if we were following the game's recommendations is doing the opposite of this, and basically starting in the middle and doing one line, and then just alternating either side out of that. But that's not what we're doing. So, not because I don't like to listen to what other people say, but just because this just seems more sensible to me. So, and so far it's worked. So, if you guys have a better way, if you guys find a more interesting way to plough and cultivate and so on and so forth, let me know. I'm always open to new ideas. I would just do what I want to do until such time as someone proves something's better to me. I suppose that's what any of us do, really. And putting the field here with this tree is going to start to annoy me, I suppose. But I can always just zoom in using my mouse wheel. I don't have to worry about that tree. So we should be done ploughing this one in a minute, and then we'll just do the outline for the next one, and I'll probably do the whole up and down bit either next episode or off screen, because hopefully next episode will be in our next day. So if I do the ploughing of the inner part of the field off screen, then that should give us enough work to constitute a day's work, so we can push it forward, and then next episode will be tomorrow, as it were. Not tomorrow as in our time, but tomorrow as in game time. So we'll have gone forward another day. We'll have more milk to sell to the market. And we'll be another day closer to our cows getting nice and friendly and having baby cows. Which will be helpful. Because then when they've done that, we can start to sell. We'll make even more money. So I'm just going to take this last little ridge out. So, there we go. So that's that last little ridge of undisturbed soil gone. So I'm thinking the other field is just going to be at the same dimensions, but here. So, obviously, don't have any way of measuring exactly what's going on, but well, we'll do what we can do. Might put another small field the other side of it. Just for the same reasons. Yeah, that'll do. hopefully, like I said, you guys will understand what I'm doing with this and why I'm taking what I think is a logical approach to ploughing the fields, is defining where you want them to be first and then filling it in. But if what I'm doing isn't really making any sense at all, then obviously do let me know an alternative. Good old Farmer Giles and his tractor. There we go. Should be lined up. Yep, that'll do. Because that field may be slightly smaller. But hopefully not by much. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, they're about the same. And do I want... I think the next one is going to go over this side of it. Really? So let's go over here. Nice. Almost down to the road. Not in terms of... yeah. I'm just talking nonsense now. I'm trying to zoom out so that I can see where I'm... Nice jumper he's got on, isn't it? Yeah. Very, very much what you want to wear. Must be in fashion. But then again, we are in Tuscany, so when in Tuscany, when in Macarona. No, I didn't want to press the up, I wanted to press the kind of move along please button. How much is that done? Yep, that'll do. And I haven't actually been checking how long I've been recording for, which is a bit daft, I know. Normally I can stick a timer on so I can see what's going on, but no, I haven't done that today, so never mind. They say worse things happen at sea, and we're seemingly not very close to the sea here in Tuscany. I'll have to check it on Google Maps to be sure. But certainly in terms of what old Farmer Giles is doing, not too worried about the sea. Go down here. So all I'll do with these other two fields is literally the same as I've done with the other one. Just kind of basically fill them in, as it were, I suppose. Just kind of do my whole kind of sideways view, just so we can try and make sure that we're getting the right. That'll do. Excellent. So again, the fields do take a number of days to grow, so there will be some days when we've done the work that we can do where we'll either have to start additional fields just to kind of do the work, or we'll just have to fast forward some days, just kind of have little status updates when we do our animals, because we need to check on those on a daily basis really. And yeah, so we've got a choice there. We can either kind of start doing even more, but we won't have a lot of seed to do other fields. We can probably do some more kind of getting rid of logs and things. So there we are. So those are our 3 mini fields, as it were, that we're going to be planting and growing and doing stuff with. So that'll probably be us for this episode, because until we fast forward on the day, we're not going to get much of a change to our hay that's around the back. So let's just go and have a quick look, and we'll end the episode looking over our track of hay, well, track of grass that will be hay. Give the dog a beat. Okay, nice flower plot. Now baler, we really should put the baler away at some point, but we'll do that maybe next episode. Stick it somewhere that it's undercover, as it really should be. The other stuff I'm not so worried about, but the baler, if that goes wrong, it's going to be a pain. Not that it's likely to, because I don't think they've put that in the game, but yeah, so, okay, so we can see we've got a few spots of hay in amongst the grass, but we still need to kind of go a bit further in time to get that dried out. So yeah, so until next time, take care, folks.